I was gonna try to fake it. Just try to have my usual muted mic moment. Okay. Oh, all right. You say you're all good. Well, without the freaking storm. Oh yeah, you guys are still getting the snowstorms. Ugh. Yeah, we're about to get thunderstorms in my area because Kansas, it's not springtime yet, but it's what they call meteorological spring now that we're in March. And usually we don't get much snow in the month of March. I mean, we sometimes do, but I think in my neck of the woods, we're pretty much done with the snow. We got most of it in January. Oh, it's not a snowstorm. Oh, okay. I haven't paid attention to your guys. Okay, well, so you're getting some rain too. Okay, okay. I see now. I see. Yeah, we're about to get some here too, and hopefully it won't be until later. I don't want to start the stream and all of a sudden you guys hear thunder and I have to stop the stream because I want to make sure I protect my electrical devices because that's important. Even if you have plugged in a power strip, that's not a guarantee you're going to save them in case you get like a real bad lightning storm. And I don't want that. So hopefully that doesn't happen during the stream. I'll probably have to check my phone every now and then just to make sure. But for now, I haven't heard any thunder. All right. But as always, streaming here live through YouTube and on Twitch here in the RHCTCG channel. And you guys will notice that the logo of my channel has changed, even though I'm still using the main channel logo for the top left corner. But for now, when it comes to the TCG channel, I'm slowly doing some rebranding. So, anyways, here's the old ticker that I use through StreamYard. I'm not using OBS tonight. I only use OBS for the main channel when it comes to gaming, for now at least. Next week, maybe, or the week after, I don't know, whenever I do my next stream here on this channel, I hope to start using OBS for streams with both channels. But I'm just waiting for something for my webcam so I don't have to use my laptop anymore. I might still use the laptop, maybe just as another way to maybe keep up with the stream, read comments, and I'm trying to make sure I make some more improvements after my stream yesterday where I was kind of freaking out. I couldn't hear anything through a microphone. Well, I found out through OBS, I can monitor the audio by going to the little settings. There's like a little thing under all the little sound things that shows you everything for your mic, your game capture, and every other media source you have. You can go down to those little settings thing, and I was actually able to click that. I was like, oh, I can actually monitor what I'm hearing. So that's good. I can actually know when I can stop my channel intro and outros. I can actually hear my gameplay, hear my microphone, make sure that I actually am talking to you guys. Of course, I'm using StreamYard tonight, not OBS. And I'm really just going to use StreamYard going forward for whenever I do guests. But when it comes to trade card streams, gaming streams, I'm going to try to mostly stick with OBS. So we'll see how things go. But all right, we'll get ready to open some packs here soon. Maybe we'll talk some wrestling. I was going to try to talk more about Elimination Chamber on last night's stream. Well, I kind of forgot to. Boy, who would think Randy Orton won Elimination Chamber? I thought Cody Rhodes was going to win the men's match. So we'll see what happens tomorrow on SmackDown. What's going to happen? Because I'm sure a lot of people are predicting Cody Rhodes is going to still go to WrestleMania somehow. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a fatal 4-way because Jake Fatu could still be in the mix, or will we see Cody versus Jacob in a match at WrestleMania? It'll be Randy Orton and Drew in the main event. Of course, we already know CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. That one's pretty much set in stone since CM Punk retains title against Finn Balor. The women's match will be interesting. We'll see Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley hook up, for a match, so that'll be something. And everything else that's already, scheduled so far, we're still waiting to see what the rest of the WrestleMania card's gonna be like. Because of course, nobody likes to keep us in the dark until the last moment to find out what all the other matches are gonna be. Oh hey, we got Mr. Moose Cakes. Well, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Of course, good evening for us here in America. Sorry I didn't reply to you yesterday. I thought I was having problems with my microphone, but it was more of my earbuds. I couldn't hear what was going on, so I was confused, and I was even trying to figure things out when I was watching back my stream on Twitch and on YouTube. So good to see you. Of course, you and the Gaming Hill are both here, and of course, go check out the Gaming Hills channel. He put up a video showing off the ROM hack ECW's Born to be Wired, which is a No Mercy ROM hack based around the original ECW, which I highly recommend. Hell, I want to play it, to be honest. Because I'll always get down on No Mercy, where it be the official game, ROM hacks, and, especially we never got some good ECW games back in the day, since the only two we got for the original ECW were made by Acclaim, and they were not that great. But anyways, I'll be getting to the packs here shortly. I'll show you all what I'm going to open up. Sadly, Family Dollar was a letdown, which that's all right. I'll still get groceries from Family Dollar. But Cracker Barrel came through. We're going to play the third-party packs. There you go. That's the whole stream. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm still going to open these anyway. I just bought these. Look, it's upside down. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. I don't expect to pull any hits out of these. I just bought these for the hell of it, as always, just because I want to see what I might get in the way of Japanese stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, whenever I do need something some help OBS, if I might have some trouble, I'll let you know. So far, I think I might got it figured out. I'm looking up bit rates, so that might help because I want to try to get my streams to be in 1080p. So we'll see whenever I use OBS. And like I said, I'm not using OBS tonight. That won't be until maybe, I don't know, maybe I might do a gaming stream later. I might be live later on the main channel. As you guys didn't already know by now, if you don't watch the main channel, I'm doing gaming there from now on. And that's why now RHCTG is more just a pull-on channel, as now I'm doing stuff like football. If you, of course, didn't see the stream last week, I thought, get some more of the Mosaic set. This is the 2044 set, so I was hoping to find more stuff from 2025, but I don't mind opening 2024, so why not? I've been getting like a lot of stuff from like 2024 and 2025. Of course, later this year we'll start seeing more stuff for 2026, but hey, that's all right. I don't mind it. And why not? Another box of Destined Rivals as I hold it upside down. Because boy, you know what? That's fine. I'll be fine if called a hypocrite. I said I was never going to open it. That's only because I couldn't find anything and I wasn't going to buy it online. I'd rather buy stuff in retail. Fuck the scalpers. I hate them so much. If I can get this before a scalper can, because I think scalpers now are busy opening Ascended Heroes. Hey, you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait for that. I'll wait for WWE 2K26. I know 2K26 is actually about to have its early access starting tomorrow, which is cool. I'm not going to play a game if it's still going to be buggy, because so far I think 2K25, since the game is now a year old, I think it's had enough patches that I've been lucky with 2K25 not to see any glitches, knock on wood, as I've only played a few times. I haven't done anything much with my created characters, like create other attires, so I don't want to repeat the mistakes I did in the past when I had 2K23. But thankfully, the game's been working me pretty well. Now, I still suck at it, but that's all right. I'll blame myself, not the game, even if the controls are a little wonky sometimes. But hey, at least I'm getting better at 2K25, at least a little bit. But hopefully, things will get better in another way. Because, oh boy, as I look through my bag here, make sure I didn't miss anything. One more of the third-party packs here. Well, more Destined Rivals. Can I finally get the Misty Psyduck? Or, I'll take another Misty Lapras. I'll take another Team Rocket's Mewtwo, but Misty Psyduck, that's my chase card. I'd rather pull it before the freaking Umbreon and Prismatic Evolutions. Just saying. Which kind of makes me wonder, since this comes with a guarantee... Oh, if I can stop the whole upside down, because this is upside down right here. This was throwing me off. Makes me wonder, what is the guaranteed card in this one? Well, I'm not going to spoil my last stream, but, I was happy with the card I pulled as the mystery card for the guaranteed stamped EX Evolution card. I was super happy. And if anybody knows me well, you know who my favorite Evolution is. So we'll see what we open in that here soon. So hopefully we'll get some sweet pulls. And speaking of sweets, when I was at $5, this was kind of interesting. Check this out. It's a new flavor of M&M's. Let's see. It's called Peanut Butter Cinnamon Roll. So, I'm not going to really eat on stream, but this is kind of interesting. And apparently it's one of 3 new flavors they had that I guess you can vote for. These are like, I guess, a trial run. The 2 other flavors were like a cherry chocolate cupcake, which I'm kind of a little bit interested in, but I don't know if I want it. And the other one's lemon meringue, which I don't know how I feel about lemon meringue's not bad, but I don't know how I feel about it in the form of M&M's. But I just thought I'd just show that off because I saw that. So that's the only thing I could find. Found $1. Couldn't find Pokemon cards. I found $1. But once again, hey, thanks to Cracker Barrel. So Cracker Barrel, come on, sponsor me. I even put you guys in my thumbnail through AI. Maybe I'll take a picture of Cracker Barrel and stand in front of it with the packs next time for another thumbnail. Maybe in the future, and then people go like, "What the hell is that guy doing?" Like, have you never watched YouTube videos or live streams and seen people go like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna just do the clickbait thumbnail." I should have done this with thumbnail. That's me just looking like, oh, look at this guy. Look, guys, let's go. Let's open one of the worst sets ever. It's not like I hate this set. It's just the pull rates in this set. I've seen so many people, unless you're lucky to pull a God Pack, or you're one of those few that's lucky to pull anything, because there's only the special illustration rares that are big hits, and even trying to pull regular EXs is hard to do, or the full arts. So, yeah, I'm better off just opening more of these, but you know what? After the year of not being able to find anything in this set, why not? But anyways, I'm going to get to things here shortly. I need to, of course, do some adjustments. I also made sure to get our light over here. Let me just show this on camera. This will help a little bit. I got my ring light off behind the webcam, but hopefully this light will help with my card cam. Just trying to make little improvements here and there. All right, so let me just set things up. Of course, every now and then you will still see my old logo. Like I said, when it comes to the TCG channel, I am phasing it out slowly. So, like I said, it's a work in progress. So just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to do this real quick. Let me just go to the media accents here and just, all right. So now there's the old logo, and look up in the corner. Yeah, who do you think I pulled in that last box if you didn't watch my last stream? But anyways, guys, I thought I'd just make some little changes here on the fly. And there we go. Card cam set up. Hopefully it's brighter this time. I'm making sure to make it all the improvements I can, get more lighting. So hopefully that does help. And, well, I can also mess with the color since I do have the remote for this light. I can, maybe, hey, if we get excited, let me do this. Ah, we pulled, yeah, short line, party time. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Okay, nope. Okay, we just go back there. That'd be something. Yeah, dance party. Gotta have some fun with these streams. That's why I do these streams, just to have a little bit of fun. Even if I, knock on wood, don't pull much. I hope I pull some good stuff. I mean, these right here, of course, I don't really expect anything better than a holographic or reverse holo. If anything, I look more for the Japanese cards or even the rare Korean cards. Hell, they might even throw me in some cards from Chinese cards. Maybe I might see some cards in French or some cards in Spanish. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, I'm gonna go through these, and we'll just just chat while I'm opening these up, admire the cards, and hopefully they'll be easier to see now that I've put some better lighting here on Misty. And also, these always come in pretty handy for keeping my bulk in. Because, boy, I have so much bulk. Doesn't matter if it's Pokemon cards, doesn't matter if it's football, baseball. I don't have a bulk for hockey yet, but I am considering buying more hockey cards. I had some fun opening those upper deck packs. The regular Series 1 hockey cards, and then the Allure cards, which also AEW cards. If I can find those again, maybe I'll open some. And if I can find them, WWE Topps cards. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, hey, new start, new beginning here on the channel. RCTCG will be more just Pokemon, as I did last week, and going every week forward that I can do streams. I'll be doing more Pokemon and more football, baseball, maybe some Digimon, maybe some Dragon Ball Z /Super, and just whatever else that I get a chance to open up. So there's the guaranteed holographic, a Tinglu. Yeah, like I said, you don't really expect to get anything better than a holo or reverse holo. But there we go, got Japanese and Daramaka, which that's from the Japanese set. So yeah, that's from the Journey Together Japanese set. Battle Partners includes 5 blisters. Well, I didn't cards have blisters. They would be soggy as hell. Well, yeah. All right, so we got Dreepy there from Silver Tempest. Oh, the Japanese card of Ibrava. That's from Scarlet Bot Japanese. Oh, plain Japanese. That's what I like to see, my Japanese stuff. Cute Meryl there, a Zarude. And it'd be Zarude if you guys don't hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Oh, hey, it's Smeargolden. So good amount of Japanese. Oh, man, fairy type energies. Rest in peace, fairy energy. How I do miss that. The fairy types they took out of the card game, and now their fairies are looped on psychic types. Oh, there's an Irish Japanese card. Cool. And then there's a trainer card. I think that's like a shopping center. Okay, only 2 English cards. Well, 3 if you count the energy. Wow, that was okay. I don't mind that. I like anytime I can pull some Japanese cards. The only one I don't think I need is the Ends Daramaka, because I've owned so much of Battle Partners. At some point, I'm gonna have to definitely open up some Journey Together in English. At least for now, that set is cheaper than Destined Rivals. But hey, I can at least find Destined Rivals at Cracker Barrel. That's better than nothing, and I'll take it. When Walmart's a letdown, because everybody goes to Walmart. I think people have kind of stopped going to Cracker Barrel for Pokemon cards. For that, I'm just getting lucky. I would say probably a little bit of both, because a lot of people don't really expect it. Hell, I'm hearing that Quick Trip starting to sell Pokemon cards now, which is a local gas station here in the Midwest. And well, I haven't bothered asking because I feel it's kind of weird to ask them, hey, do you guys have Pokemon cards? Most people are there to buy cigarettes, gasoline, they get some food, which I get food. And then, well, that's their Pokemon cards, which crazy to think. There was a time when Quick Trip did sell trading cards up until like 2007, maybe like 2008 when they stopped selling it altogether in my Quick Trip. And they used to have football cards, baseball. They had wrestling cards. They had the occasional Pokemon packs, both the trading cards, for the trading card game, and they had the tops ones too, like when they were doing ones for the movies and the TV shows. So that, man. So I'll have to see one of these days if I'm not Cracker, but Quick Trip has the Pokemon cards. But I don't always expect it. But anyways, there's Aurora Moon Japanese Holo. Okay, that's wow, playing Japanese cards. There is a Dusclops. Okay, so we've got Sandy Shocks. That's our first English. Oh, a little mini in Japanese card. Cool. Wow, that's going back to Black and White era. Dano, cool. A Rillaboom for Twilight Masquerade. A Slack Off from Evolving Skies. That's old. That's a 5-type energy from the original base set, Wizards of the Coast. Now, if I already have a crap ton of these, because energies are basically worth nothing now, but that's cool. I like to see him. Oh, wow. Fossil Gambler card. Wow. We are going old school. Now, that I like to see. Yeah, it's definitely old. To see the old stuff from the Wizard of the Coast days. Now, that's cool. Now, I'd like to see a Wizards Coast Pokemon card, not a holo, unfortunately. I don't think I expect it, but. And then we got Team Yellowtail. That's going more recent, back to Shine Fates. Wow. So not only we got some from the Black and White era, Dano. I can't remember what set this is from. I want to say it's not Next Destinies. I don't remember which set this is from. That's probably one I didn't collect because I took a brief break in the Black and White era. That's pretty cool, though. Might be Dragons Exalted. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up later, but wow. A Gambler and a 5-type energy from the Wizard of the Coast days. Now, of course, I have both of these cards because I have a good decent amount. There's more rares I'm missing from the Wizards days rather than just common energies and trainer cards. But that's that's still cool to see, though. It's good to see this card shop that had these out that sells these at Cracker Barrel actually had some of these kinds of cards in stock in their stock room. So wow, man, Wizard of the Coast cards. That is old school. Jeez, I mean that's only the third time I've pulled anything Wizards of the Coast related in these because I pulled a Primate from the Jungle set a while back. So hey, the people who say, "Oh, don't buy these because you're not gonna get hits," well, yeah, duh. I don't expect to get hits in these. I don't ever expect to pull like an EX or a V, a illustration or anything like that. I just bought it for the fun of it. I just want to see what rare cards. What I mean rare, I mean old cards from the past you can't even buy unless you go like a flea market or an eBay. So that's cool to find those. But anyway, we're now going to go through these packs here from the Jumbo. I'll keep you all in suspense before I get ready to do my other, Pokemon packs. But, oh, well, Marshall holographic from, lots of Evolved Skies. They must have bought a lot of Evolved Skies stuff because that set's hard to get stuff of. Friends of Hisui right there, Electric Energy. So, man, just to look at the evolution of energies, and we're not even looking at Scarlet and Violet energies here. I mean, that's going back to the end of the Sword Shield era. Wow, I mean, just the difference there. That's just something. Bisharp there from Scarlet Violet. There's a Chimecho there. Boldor, Shelter. That's going back to 151. I might need that because I'm still trying to get more 151 cards I'm missing. And a Molga, a Snorlax, and a Voltorb. A Cillian Voltorb to be exact. So that's more for the bulk. And this, okay, we've got a Blissey from Pokemon Go. Cool. Which Pokemon Go? Later this year, because it coincides with the anniversary. Pokemon Go is turned 10 years old this June because it came out back when Pokemon was having its 20th anniversary. So now Pokemon's 30, and now Pokemon Go is 10 years. That's crazy to think the game has lasted that long. Psychic Energy. All right, we got a Mashiff, a Drowsy, a Girder, there's a Poliwag, and a Molga. And Glare Meow finally has the Rude in English, which we just, I think, had a Japanese one. A little comparison. Okay, it's two different sets, but yeah, just two Zaru's there. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll just pull that out real quick for the comparison. It would be cool if it would have been the same card from the English and Japanese sets, but oh well. I thought I'd just do that for the heck of it. Alright. Got a few more of these to open. Now, what I might do going forward to probably just not spend so much money, I might start making this an every 2 weeks kind of thing. So, if you guys want to check out my streams when they come out, just make sure you have notifications. Now, I'll still stream on Twitch regardless. I'll just probably do my gaming streams. So maybe every 2 weeks it'll be on the TCG channel, but I'll try to give you guys two streams a week, where it'd be 2 streams on the main channel or a stream on the main channel and the TCG channel. So as always, just keep your guys' notifications on whatever channel you guys are subscribed to. There's a reverse holo or pack. I know it's hard to tell, but reverse holo sometimes, yeah, there you go. It shows up on camera, but you have to always kind of look close at it. And our friends in Sinnoh, darkness type energy, pull a lot of the old the more recent energies. A Diesel there, Solosis, there's a Phalanx, Poplio. Man, when was the last time we seen anything of Poplio in the pulling card game? It seems like of the 3 alone starters, we see more of Rowlet and Litten, especially of Rowlet because you have Legends Arceus. You get that Hacilian Decidueye, but man, Poplio, I can't remember the last time we saw Poplio. This is going back to Lost Thunder. So man, poor Poplio doesn't get much love anymore. So we'll give you some love there. Helioptile, there's a Shaman, and Arboliva. Okay. So alright. I'm just gonna sort these, just get these in a pile, so let's get all over the place. Let's see, we get in this pack here. And we got one more general pack before I finally move on to some of the other stuff I know you guys are ready to see. Of course, because of football, Prismatic, Destined Rivals. So, I don't know how long this stream's going to be. I hope to be on at least on for the next hour or so. That's why I'll try to talk as much as I can. But, oh wow, hello for Celebrations, which was released 5 years ago for the 25th anniversary. Makes me wonder, what is Pulling doing this year for the 30th anniversary? I know they got something special cooked up. We'll see, but that's pretty cool. All right, we got Trekking Shoes, Fire Type Energy. Well, there we go. Comparison. I need to get a Scarlet Violet Fire Energy for comparison. We'll probably pull it out of one of the packs. But wow, look at the comparison. And even the colors look so different. Look at that. It's just so different. Look at the renders. Man, look at the time capsule. This is going back to like 2022. This is going back to 1999. Man, just that comparison between the two energies. That's something. All right, so Viper there. We got Ralts, a Hisuian Growlithe. Hey, there's a Magic Carp. I thought it was gonna be the original from the base set. That's from Evolutions, the re-release set that came out actually around the 20th anniversary. So we're getting stuff for both the 20th and 25th anniversary. A Tynamo, a Shaman, and a Carnivine. So man, just good to see so much Pokemon cards from the past and the present. Man, just it's crazy. 30 years old Pokemon, but you don't look a day over over 10. I don't know. Or 20. I don't want to say anything that's going to get me in trouble. Let's be careful of everything that's going on right now. But, yeah. Let's say more like a day over 20. All right. We got Reverse Holo Lombre there. A Digging Duel. Grass Up Energy pulling plenty of energies. And that energy looks like it's... that energy's kind of scuffed. But you know what? It's an energy. It's not worth much. Give them like in every pack nowadays. A Ralts. A Mienshao. A Love Disc. There's a Luxray. A Togedemaru. An Oddish. A Gloom. Wow. Wow, we almost had the whole evolution there. All I was missing here was a Bioplume or a Blossom, which I remember right. If this is from Crown Zenith, it should be a Blossom that is in the set with him, because I remember the Bioplume wasn't in the set. But all right, cool. Not bad. All right, let's get into this last jumbo pack here. And then we'll get into some football cards. And then, well, we'll get into the Prismatic and Destined Rivals. I think this time, unlike last time, I'm going to leave Destined Rivals for last. Because Prismatic, unless you got something better, I don't think I'm going to get anything really good out of Prismatic. God Pack? Yeah, I'm not going to bet on it. I'm not a betting man. I am not. Well, in a way I am, but I'm not really much of a gambler. Haha. You see what I did there? Oh, man. I need to get a rim shot sound effect. Maybe next time I'm on OBS, I'll get that for my little sound effects. Then, of course, some cheers, some boos. So we can have my audience, my pretend audience, if they approve of the joke or not. All right, so let's see. Verse Hall of Freshwater sets. There's an Orca Bear, an Aka Berry. Oh, Metal Type Energy. I love my metal. Yeah, metal. Mischievous, Riolu, Galarian Mr. Mime, Luxio, Galarian Berserker, Aeron, Carnivine. That's it. Wow. That one didn't really offer much in the way of older cards or anything in Japanese, but we still got 4 more of these to go. Some people may not care for these, and that's fine. I mean, I saw PokeRev open these, and he trashed them because he's only looking for hits. And, well, like a lot of Pokemon, PokeTubers, who only want the hits, and that's understandable. Especially with PokeRev, he's also a seller, so he also sells stuff. So I get it. He's also trying to resell things alongside doing, stuff for himself. But all right, we got a Haxorus Hollow and our Digging Duo, Grass Type Energy, an Execute, a Rock and Rolla. There's a Horsey for 151. Once again, I'm trying to keep track of the 151 cards I don't have. Healis, Bisharp, Cherubi, Scyther. Okay. Nothing too exciting there in that pack. And as I said before, I never expect to pull anything better than holographic in these. And then, of course, could that include a Hall from Wizard Coast days back when halls were worth something? Well, yeah, probably not. Versatile Oddish, there's a Nemona, Psychic Type Energy. So kind of an evolution here. There's the more recent forms of energy versus, well, what we got back then. And even then, energies are starting to look different with the newer sets that I can't find at all. Duscloth from Prismatic Evolutions. We'll open that here again soon. A Yamask, a Seal, a Pinscher, Penurchin, a Blissey, a Lechonk, and her Scyther. Ends up in her Scyther again. Okay. I noticed lots of Crown Zenith bulk alongside, all the various Scarlet Violet stuff and other Sword Shield stuff. All right, there's a Chien Pao holographic from Paradox Rift, a Rescue Carrier, a Water Energy, Dusclops, Riolu, a Whelmer, a Shinx, a Wooloo, a Pawniard, a Tangela. All right, we got the last one here. And once again, I'm not going to do the card trick with these just because it doesn't really matter. I know these aren't going to have hits, but I just like looking for the older cards or any Japanese cards just to see something different. All right, so we got a Kindler Reverse, Lacey, Water Type Energy, a Swirlix, a Riolu, Snowrunt, a Shinx, a Pawniard, a Shaman, and wow, that's Scyther number 3. There was 3 Scythers in total. And I like Scyther, don't get me wrong, but wow, that's too many Scythers. I should go through and see how many we got of some of these Pokemon, because wow, that's a lot. Now that's more bulk, but yeah, that's what you get when you buy these. So I'm looking through to see how many Scythers were in there, but there was at least 3, and they were all at the end of each one of those. Man, that's crazy. They must have also, let's just throw these Scythers in, why not? I mean, okay, cool. I think it was just those 3, that's it. But yeah, then I saw some other one pop up twice. Like I've seen plenty of the Pawniards. I've seen of course there's those Rudes, and man, just look at all this pile of cards here. I'm gonna throw them all over the place, but now I have a mess to clean up. I'm not gonna do that. So, all right, that's it for those. So now let's get into some football. I know football season's over, but I haven't really gotten much in the way of baseball cards in a while. I didn't see anything really good at Cracker Barrel when it came to baseball, and they don't sell hockey there. I have to go to Walmart, or I have to go online if I want some more hockey cards. And same with wrestling, which, funny thing, they sell wrestling shirts at Cracker Barrel, and I got a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt there, but yet they don't sell wrestling figures or wrestling cards, so go figure. All right, let's see what we got here, the Mosaic cards here, and see if we get some cool parallels. So there's a Kate Ott in there from the Bucks, a Trey McBride from the Cardinals. There's a Darren Bland from the Cowboys. Gonzalez for the Patriots. Oh, I see a green parallel. That's cool. And Chris Jones with Chiefs. So there's our John Lynch green parallel. That's cool. That's we'll call that the first hit of the stream. And that's pretty cool. We got a kind of like this cool card here, a National Pride Puka Nakua. All right, cool. And then we got Xavier Worthy of the Chiefs, a Christian McCaffrey Nor Righty insert, Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow, look at this one. That's got to be a hit. NFL debut. Probably, and that's just the way the inserts look on this one, but that's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, these must be the exclusive refractors. You got a Tony Richardson. Okay, cool. We got an Amari Cooper. All right, and then we got Rook Orahoro. However you say that name. All right, Malachi Corley, Dallas Turner. Okay, all right. So the green one must be the hit, and the pink ones have to be the guaranteed pink parallels. So cool, cool, cool. Because I didn't bother to read that on here, but I kind of figured. All right, pretty cool. All right, let's see what we get here in the next pack. Oh, this one came out pretty easily. That's not a bad thing because that would suck if somebody already opened it. All right, here we go. All right, we got an NFL debut, so that definitely was one of the parallels. All right, Michael Penix Jr. There's a Dak Prescott. We got Tyler Higbee. There's T.J. Watt. Okay, never. Oh, a blue, kind of like a cyan, almost aquamarine parallel. Rich Gannon. Okay, cool. Oh, and a green parallel. Wow, two parallels there. We got NFL debut of Jalen Wright. This is pretty cool. This must be kind of like a refractor. All right, Zach Ertz. And then this one, I don't know if it's a parallel, but okay, pretty cool. It probably is. I'm just trying to see. We'll just put right here. Cartel. All right, we got a touchdown masters of Raheem Mostert. And then there's the guaranteed pink parallels. Wow, this one's full of hits. Julian Love, NFL debut of Caleb Williams. There's Jonathan Taylor. All right, so I think that's it for the parallels. There's Roman Wilson, Audric Estime, Adon Mitchell, and then we got this, which probably is no longer valid. So you could win for Super Bowl 59. Well, we already just had Super Bowl 60, so this is probably no longer good. So, all right, yeah, of course these are from 2024, so duh. All righty, we got 2 packs to go, and then we'll go back to the Pokemon cards. All right, getting down into the 40-minute mark of the stream, so already been off for pretty long. And I might take a little break here shortly before I get into the Pokemon cards. Get back to them. Oh, we got Hall of Fame, Morton Anderson. All right. We got Julian Love. Kyle Hansen for my Ravens. Awesome. Aaron Rodgers when he's still playing for the Jets. Now he's with the Steelers. Deebo Samuel. All right, we got a green parallel of Audric Estime. We got this refractor here, or whatever you call this one. Pretty cool. Of Renaro Green. We got a touchdown masters, Raheem Mostert. All right. And then we got this card right here. We got Kayvon Thibodeaux, and it says bang. All right, we got National Pride Trey Hendrickson. We got Greg Lloyd and Derek Carr. All right, not bad. All right, then we got Adias Isaac. Okay, interesting name. Ricky Pearsall and Isaac Garendo. Okay, all right. And now we got Warren Pack, and then that'll be it for football. Yeah, I'd say getting a good decent amount of hits here. And I'm sure there's more of these 2024 Mosaic cards I've gotten from those third-party packs, so I'll definitely look through my collection here a little bit. Oh, hey, Ed Reed, Hall of Fame. Somebody who was an awesome safety back when he played for the Ravens. Good to see him there. All right, we got Devon Witherspoon, Michael Wilson. Oh, we went too fast there. A Harrison Smith, a Trayvon Walker. Oh, green Andre Johnson parallel. And then we got, wow, National Pride, Tua Tagovailoa. So they'll go up there. A green, Variety parallel of Christian McCaffrey. And then we got our exclusive pink ones. All right, we got Tyreek Hill for the National Pride. Got Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs there. And that should be the parallels. Then we got Brock Bowers, Maurice Lee Fowl. I'm sorry. I'm so terrible saying names. And then Darius Robinson. At least the ones that are hard to pronounce. But there we go. Good decent amount of cards there. It's hard to really say what the best hit was, but, good amount of green ones. Got some cyan ones and the pink, which were guaranteed. All right, not bad, not bad. I'll probably put that up there because that'd be more of those. All right. That will be it for the football cards for the time being. So let me just move this all over. So, like I said, we'll put the cyan ones over here because I feel like that right there, that's probably the biggest hits because it got more of the green than did the cyan. Just gonna go through these. Of course, the pink ones go here. We'll put that one there. I'm just trying to look through. I think that would go more of the green. All right. But yeah, decent amount. It's hard to say which card I like the best. They're all pretty cool. It's just fun to collect all these. All right, guys, I'm about to take a little break. I'll be back soon. So let me just put some on the screen. And since it's going to be different than using my OBS, since I'm not really using it tonight, but I will try to use OBS more in the future. All right. Be back soon, guys. I'll mute the microphone, put some music on, and I'll see you guys back here after a little break. Okay, I'm back now, and let me, of course, get the banner off the screen. All right, and make sure the mic was unmuted this time. But just in case, can you hear me now? I should make that a little usual thing. I should get like a T-shirt that says "Can you hear me now?" with a muted microphone. Me pretending to speak into it. I don't know. But it happens. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, now let me find my Prismatic Evolutions box. Which, by the way, I was thinking about this. I should have got some Terrestrial Festival. That would have been nice to open up alongside this to do a comparison. Which I already know what to expect. I already know that Prismatic pull rates. I mean, your best pull, other than maybe the guaranteed stamp EX evolution card, is going to be usually a Master Ball, if even that. I mean, a Master Ball reverse holo. I mean, I don't know. I don't expect to pull anything big. I've got my better pulls out Terrestrial Festival. So if I'm lucky to find one of these again, I'll definitely have to get some Terrestrial Festival and do, well, I don't know, because these are hard to attain and because they don't make booster boxes for Prismatic Evolutions. So it's hard to get a bunch of loose packs and hope that they're not weighed because, that's the only thing I don't like about eBay is you never know with loose packs versus booster boxes. And even then, booster boxes, you have to kind of do your research and make sure you buy from a seller. It doesn't tell you something that's already been opened beforehand and then give you nothing but the hollows that aren't worth anything. And you get a few reverse hollows, but yeah, good luck trying to get any of the other big pulls. But all right. That being said, we're gonna open this up now. If you saw my stream last week, you already know about the dividers, so I'm not gonna pull those out. But hey, got another one of these boxes to put my bulk in. All right, so of course the usual. Oh, and I've already spoiled it. I've already seen what the evolution is, so I'm gonna give you guys a moment. Put in your comments, who do you think it's gonna be? Is it gonna be Flareon? Could it be Sylveon? Could it be Umbreon, the cash cow? Could it be Vaporeon, Glaceon? Could it be Leafeon? Could it be Eevee? Or could I get another Jolteon? Well, let me put the packs down here. We'll open these up here in a moment. Let me open up here the code card for you code hunters that might be watching. There we go. Going once, going twice. And, well, it's not sold because I'm not selling it, but hey, we'll just say it's sold because if my pal Joshua were here, when he comes back from his hiatus, he'll be able to do be my auctioneer again. But all right, guys, if you're watching live, if you haven't put your guess, so that's fine. Well, we're about to find out here in a moment who it is. I've already seen it, but I'm gonna keep y'all in suspense. Once again, if you're watching the replay, then I guess you can comment on who you want it to be or what card you would have loved to have seen. But all right, here we go. Let me just go here. And drum roll, please. Yeah, Vaporeon, I'll take it. It's still new to the collection. And hey, anytime I can get an EX from this set, because this is probably going to be the only EX I'm going to pull unless I get lucky. But all right, not bad. Now, if I ever get lucky to find this box again, maybe, I don't know, if Cragbarrel keeps getting more of them, which is better than what I was finding last year at this time. So maybe I might get Flareon next time. Who knows? But there we go. That's a pretty nice stamp promo there. Or, well, it's not a promo. It's technically the same card you get in the set. but just with the Prismatic Evolutions logo on it. But alright, pretty cool. Put up here as our first Pokemon hit, but hopefully that's not the only hit. But hey, Destined Rivals, I'll be opening up here shortly, and we'll see what I get at Destined Rivals. Right, let me just pull these off this side, since these aren't really hits. They were just cool Japanese cards for me to pull. But alright, let's see. First pack of Prismatic. If I remember right, you get a Master Ball Reverse Holo as your first card if you got a God Pack, but I don't expect that. For me, it's whatever at this point. Alright, here we go. First code of the... Well, second code of the stream, but first from the packs. There we go. And I'll put one to the front, so not including the energy, put to the front. We'll see what's after the... Well, we got reverse holo grass type energy. That's cool. Alright, so we start off a regular pack. No God Pack. I don't know about a Demigod Pack. I know those are a thing, but anyways, you got a Duskull, there's a Cottony, a Litleo, there's a Dracloak, Professor Saw's Vitality, a Suicune, Crispin, Reverse Holo Whimsicott, a Pokeball, I believe, reverse. Is it? Or it might be a regular reverse. No, it's a regular. It's not a Pokeball reverse. Professor Saw's Vitality. Oh, look, Umbreon. But it's not the Umbreon we're looking for. The big old Sumbreon, as they call it, even though technically Umbreon's a nighttime. It's just going to be another Moonbreon 2.0. But alright. Nothing out of that pack, as to be expected. At least get something. If I can get another full art, like I got in my last opening. Alright, another code card there. Alright, we got Lift Type Energy, just a regular one. There's the Badoo. We got a Spritzy. A Roto Stick. Narcotney. Lacey. Halucha. Techno Radar. Lopunny Reverse. Friends of Adeo Reverse. Wow! Double Vaporeon. Well, ain't that something? Okay, alright, I'll take it. It's our hit, so I have one that I keep as a variant, and alright, so that's cool. I guess we'll count that, so we got applause. Wow, double Vaporeon action today. Let's hope that's not the only hit from these packs, but you know what, that's fine. I've already said before that trying to pull a regular EX out of these packs of Prismatic is pretty hard for what I've seen people do, but then again, Prismatic has been hard for anybody to find over the last year. A lot of stupid scalpers. So I'm just hoping now that scalpers now have moved on and they're going to go after the other sets that are coming out now. They go, oh, you're opening Prismatic in 2026? That's old. Give me a break. Call me if you're going to open Perfect Order when it comes out. Yeah, if you don't go and scalp it all up, you damn scalpers. Scalpers. They're like roaches. They go and hide and they come back every 5 years or so. So, oh well, whatever. Scalpers gonna scalp, and I'm just gonna have my fun with my pack so I can find them. Fire type energy. We got Fiery Pull. We'll find out. We got Duraludon, Black Belt's Training, a Bronzor, Professor Research there, Professor Oak, a Bronzong, Techno Radar, Diplin, Applin. All right, Reverse Holo, Cypher Maniac, and that's just regular Reverse Holo. And that's it. Wow. Oh, that was a Reverse Holo too. Okay. Jeez, not pulling any of the Pokeball or Master Ball reverses in these ones. This box, other than the Vaporeon, might be probably a fairly bad box. Damn. Well, I guess last pack magic for Prismatic, or Problematic as I like to call it. Because unless I missed them, I did not see any Pokeball or Master Ball reverses. I know with the trainer cards, you only get Pokeball reverses, but Master Balls you go with, and Pokeballs you get the Pokemon. Man, already this has not been a good box. Other than the Vaporeon, double Vaporeon action. No, look, DDP, Dynal's Page. Man. Yeah, but this is not a banger of a box, but we'll see. Plastic Magic, Metal to Energy, Yellow and Metal, but will be anything good? Well, not a God Pack, because we got Professor's Research, a Litleo, that's card number 2. Number 3 is a Dracloak. Age Raldon's number 4. Festival Grounds number 5. Great Tusk is 6. 7 is a Precious Size Vitality. So, as I do, now we still got Destined Rivals coming up. If there is a special illustration rare, it's in one of these spots. And I don't expect anything better than regular EX, so we'll move that. Hold on, let's do this. Let's move this card that's supposed to be the holographic or better to the front, because all we can get maybe is a regular EX, because they don't have full arts in the set. Well, they have full art trainers. All right, so let's do the heartbeats. What are we getting here? Okay, Ogie Dog holographic. What's next? Are we getting a reverse holo, or are we getting a special illustration rare? Okay, Pokeball reverse, not bad. I think that's the only one we pulled in this whole box. All right, what's the last card for this prismatic before we move on to Destined Rivals? Which at least I will have probably better time with. We'll find out. Okay, all right, I'll take it. Not the, it's an Eevee Master Ball. We'll take it. So we'll give it a clap. Yeah, I mean it's not a spectacular hit or anything, but it's a Master Ball. I know if you can see it. There we go. Look at that Master Ball Eevee. Like I said, this is probably the closest you get to hits, unless you're lucky to pull a special illustration rare in these packs. Not bad. Pokemon Master Ball, this was the only pack to get them. The rest of the packs just had regular reverse holos. It's alright, not bad. We'll sleeve them up for the heck of it, because these will be, along with the Vaporeon, were the only hits from this box, other than the guaranteed Vaporeon stamped EX. Alright, not bad, not bad. Still not the best, but I'll take it. Because really, when you have Prismatic, your expectations have to be very low, because you know the hit rates are not good on this set. However, now we're getting some Destined Rivals. Once again, could today be the day? Is Misty Psyduck illustration rare in one of these packs, or hell, anything else that I've got to pull? Maybe an English, well, look who's on the pack. Mewtwo. Could we get the Team Rocket's Mewtwo special illustration rare in English? I've already got it in Japanese. We'll find out. So first of 10 packs here. I was going to buy more. They had plenty in stock. But I was like, nah. I like to leave stuff behind. They had more than enough. They had like at least 2 or 3 rows of these the last time I was there, and they still had plenty. So I'm glad to see my $50, not $50, sorry. My Cracker Barrel is getting full cards. Not $50. $50. I love you guys, but man, it sucks the scalpers are hitting you guys up. Hopefully the scalpers will leave Cracker Barrel alone. All right, there's the first of the codes for Destined Rivals. And we'll see what's in this pack. All right, Grass type Energy, Metatite, Wash Rotom, MC's Hype. I'm so ready for the hype to be done, but we'll see when the year comes to a close. The Porygon 2, Mimikyu, Mari's Morgrem, Team Rocket's Archer, Reverse Holo Spiritomb, for Cynthia there, Reverse Holo Team Rocket's Wildfit, and a Hydra Holographic. Okay, so starting off a little cold, but I'm glad it's not that cold here, thankfully. It's in the 50s right now. Actually, the late 50s. So, kind of comfortable right now. Because you guys saw me wear my hoodie yesterday because it was kind of cold. And I'm not going to turn my furnace on unless it's like freezing. But still, it feels more fall-like right now than spring. But at least it's not feeling like winter. So, I'll take that. All right, here we go. Pack number 2. What can we get? Maybe at least a good illustration rare, even if it's not Misty Psyduck. But hopefully today could be the day. We'll see. All right. Fire type Energy. Of course, once again, we look at the classic Fire type Energy, man. Just bring that out for the heck of it. Once again, the evolution of the energies. We got Aracuda, Arvin's Mastiff. There's a Dolive. We got Cindy's Goodbye, Team Rocket's Watchtower, Metacham, Misty Psyduck, but not the illustration rare. We'll get that today. We'll see. Versal Ethan Slugma, Versal Gorbis, and Cynthia's Garchomp EX. Cool. We'll take it. Now, that being said, I've probably pulled plenty of this one. I think right now, I'm only missing the special illustration rare Cynthia's Garchomp, because I have this, I have the gold, and I have the regular full art. So, hopefully at some point, that's another card I'd like to pull down the line. But for now, oh well. I mean, another Cynthia's Garchomp EX. At least that counts as a hit. Hopefully, you'll be getting some hits I need. We'll find out here soon as I get to the third pack of this stack of packs I have. Oh man, if I could pull the Psyduck today, but I don't expect it. But hopefully I can. So we'll see. All right, there's next code for you guys. Dark type energy, Rotom, Growlithe, Swallow, Electabuzz, Arvin Sandwich, Team Rocket's Arbok, Team Rocket's Porygon Z, Reverse Hall Mankey. Okay, that's nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. Team Rocket's Moltres EX Special Illustration Rare, which I believe I've already pulled in English or Japanese. I can't remember at this point. I'll have to look later. And Blaziken Holographic. But all right, that's our biggest pull so far. Hey, I'll take it. Hopefully it's one I don't already have in English, because I know I've either pulled in English or Japanese. I can't remember. I'll look later. But there we go. Second pull. But, man, if I could pull the card I want to pull. Missy Psyduck, are you here today? Or did I leave you behind when I told the lady just give me 10 packs of behind the counter at Cracker Barrel? Because I could have bought more. They had at least a good maybe 20 in stock or so. I didn't really count how many was there. But I like leaving stuff behind for their collectors, especially if there's any kids that have a chance to go to Cracker Barrel and buy some cards. Hey, if a kid can pull that card, I mean, hey, best luck to the kid or another collector. Scalpers, well, yeah, you already know how I feel about scalpers. Screw the scalpers. They don't deserve anything. All right, here we go. Grass type energy. Team Rocket's Niran Mail. Team Rocket's Houndour. Stevens Beldum. Team Rocket's Chingling. Team Rocket's Porygon Z. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. Team Rocket's Mimikyu. Reversal Mudbray. Easy Adventure Reverse. And Zeraor. Okay. All right, we had to kind of cool down again. I think I'm getting about to the halfway point here soon. Yeah, man. Should be 5 packs to go after this. Might have to take a little break to keep y'all in suspense. Because I have nothing else to open. I was hoping Family Dollar would have some stuff, but as I expected, when I was going there to buy some stuff, just some other stuff I didn't buy the other day, like just pick up some more groceries. I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask. All they can tell me is like, no, we don't have any. And you know, I'm really cool with the Family Dollar employees. They're always nice because I always am there and buying stuff besides just one card. So I'm one of their diehard regulars, just since it's here in town. So I'm not some random person that's come down from like who knows where just to buy just Pokemon cards. And you know, if you're going to buy Pokemon cards, I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, if you're not a scalper, cool. Because I know there's some people that are having a hard time finding Pokemon cards right now. So, as I speak too loud. But when it's scalpers who go all over the place and they go and they stalk, they go and they follow the people from AJ Holden's just to see where they're going next. It's like, man, it sucks. Like people are even using bots to find when stuff's getting stocked at stores. It sucks, man. I'm tired of it. All right, Versal Marnie's Purloin, Versal Team Rocket's Flaffy, and a Team Rocket Zapdos. I mean, I try not to complain about it. It does suck right now, but you know we've been through this before. Hell, I remember going back to the old days of Pokemon, back when the stuff first came out. It was hard to find, and we didn't have as much product back then. Just the booster packs, Steam decks, and maybe you get like a specialty product here or there early on, like a starter deck or something else, or you get like a promo like with a magazine or like a video game. Like nowadays, you got collection boxes. You got the ETBs, you got tins. Booster boxes have always been a thing. Of course, those are always exclusive to hobby stores. Usually at the bottom online. Of course, now GameStop sells them every now and then, and I don't care for GameStop anymore. I mean, no offense to anybody that goes to GameStop, but I don't know. I still think the company's shady nowadays. Doesn't matter if it's video games or trading cards. I don't know. I just don't trust GameStop sometimes. All right, Fire type energy. Come on, give me a hot pull. Even Slugma, a Yanma, Cynthia's Gibble, a Pineco, a Floatzel, Team Rocket's Houndoom, Energy Recycler, Team Rocket's Chingling, All right, Electronic illustration rare. I've pulled before in both English and Japanese, but still cool. All right, Zero holographic is the last card of that pack. Once again, not bad. I take what I can get at this point, even if it's cards I've already pulled. Trade bait down the line. I don't know if I ever find anybody to trade with. I doubt anybody's gonna trade me a Misty Psyduck for an Electrike, but if you're one of those people who will trade for any card, then hey, cool. All right, I've got 4 more packs to go. It's getting tense. So far, I think I have yet to pull anything I really need just yet. I think, like I said, the Moltres, I may or may not have in English. I know I've pulled it in either English or Japanese, but either way, it's still cool to pull. Alrighty. There's our code for the co-headers out there. Man, come on. What do we get in this pack? All right, we got Grass Type Energy. And there, Team Rock's Nidoran, Mail, a Carbink, Arvin's Carbink, or Steven's Carbink, Arvin Swovit, a Rellor, Marnie's Lipard, Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, Teal Mask Ogrepon, Reverse Hall, Team Rocket's Grimer, Reverse Hall Electrike, and AC Titan Holographic. Alright, not bad. Not the most exciting pull. I've probably already pulled this one before. I know I've pulled in Japanese for sure. And I probably have it in English too. But alright, so far, 4 hits. Hopefully the hits don't stop coming. And, well, come on, I gotta pull something I've yet to pull. Where I'll be missing Psyduck for sure, or anything else I've yet to pull. Oh, here we go, guys. Hell, like I said, I'll even take another Team Rocket's Mewtwo special illustration rare just because I don't have it in English. And I know the one in English is worth more. Now, I don't do it for the money. But, hey, it's still cool to know when the card is $500. So, hey, I mean, to me, it's just that's fine, but I do it for the fun, not so much for the value. But there we go. Our code. Third to last pack. Oh, the anticipation is killing me here, guys. Got a Water type Energy. Arvin Swovit. Team Rocket's Neuron Female. Rotom. Growlithe. Hippowdon. Teal Mask Ogrepon. Team Rocket's Giovanni. Reverse Holo Probopass. Reverse Holo Steven's Carbink. And it's on the holographic. Oh boy, we're getting down to the wire. I have 2 packs left. 2 left to go. Could the Misty Psyduck be here today, or am I gonna still keep hunting for it until I decide to buy on eBay? Well, we got both Cynthia packs here, and I could have a chance of pulling the Cynthia's Garchomp Special Illustration rare. Oh man, I don't know which pack to open. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. I might just bring a shirt, as The Rock says, it doesn't matter. That's why I had it in my thumbnail for the AI pick. Just bring it. Just bring me the good pulls. That's all I ask for. Come on. Today's got to be the day, man. I've been hunting so long. I've opened so many packs. And Cracker Barrel, you've been a blessing. But can you give me the card I need today? All right. Second to last code card for this live stream. Could today be the day? All right. Electric type Energy. Arvin Swovit. Team Rocket's Neuron Female. Growlithe. Rotom. Team Rocket's Factory. Cornerstone Mask Ogrepon. Lurantis. Reverse Hall Ethan Sudowoodo. Reverse Hall Team Rocket's Factory. Electivire EX. Not bad, not bad. So far, 5 hits. 3 of them are regular EXs. And they're ones I've already pulled, but I'll take it at this point. Hopefully that means it's a good sign and I've got one more hit coming. If not, well, I don't know. I just got to keep trying. So last pack, guys. Can we please get Misty Psyduck? Misty, tell your Psyduck to stop hiding, please. I know he likes to be a weirdo who doesn't come out until you don't ask him to come out. All right, Star you. Hey, yeah, you try to call Star you or Star me. Psyduck comes out. Well, we're calling for a Star you or Star me. Psyduck, that's your cue, because you're not either one, but come out because you come out when you want to. All right, there we go. So as usual, what we'll do is I'm going to count the cards out. I got to count 7 cards, so then I can keep you all in suspense to find out. Water type Energy is that a sign? We know Misty loves her water types. So card 1 is the Team Rocket's Blipbug. Card number 2, Citadel. Marty's Purloin's number 3. Team Rocket's Mary is number 4. Fortress, number 5. Number 6 is Stephen Claydoll. Number 7, Team Rocket's Ariana. So, moment of truth. Ariana will get moved off here. And as usual, I will move the last card, because it doesn't matter. The best to be is a full art or regular EX. So here we go, guys. What are we getting is one of the last pulls. Well, we got 3 chances to pull something else and 2 chances for the Misty Psyduck or even Team Rocket's Mewtwo or Cynthia's Garchomp, so we'll find out. Okay, Team Rocket's Tyranitar. Alright, so we already know the pull's got to be one of the last 2 cards here. That was the reverse hollow spot. So, what's next? Okay, Rellor. The Dung Beetle. Of course it'd be something shitty. Yeah. No hit on Rellor. But guys, last card. If it is the card, then well, I might get my remote out and I'll get ready to have a strobe, a party. All right, here we go. MC's Hype, I like you. You're a little cutie, but you're not what we're looking for. Sorry, MC's Hype, but not today. And that's not hate on the MC. Like I said, it's not against you. It's the car. It was not Missy Psyduck. I'm sorry. The audience has spoken. Oh well. What can you do? That's the gamble. A Pokemon card, it's a roll the dice. Wow, this card couldn't be a perfect metaphor for what's going on here. Because going back to 1999, or going back to like 1998, wherever the Japanese cards came out. Because of course, Pokemon started in 1996, but the cards didn't come out until a little bit later, and then they didn't start printing out in English and other languages until 1999. So that's it. The pulls, whether or not I need any of them, right here, the best pull would definitely have to be the Team Rocket's Moltres EX and the Electrike Illustration Rare. So not bad. Five packs, so 50% of the pulls, but yeah. And then the Vaporeon EXs here from that prismatic box, with one of them being the guaranteed stamps card and the regular one. The Pokeball and Master Ball Versal's, the EVs right there. I mean, okay. But that's it. Man, that's all right. What can you do? I guess the hunt continues. So just give me a sec here to make the changes. And also, hey, some nice football cards. Because, it's always nice to open some football cards up, even when it's not football season. But yeah, there you go. And the green parallels there because, look at them. I almost forgot to show them off too. And I wonder if the cyan ones are numbered. Like if they had the gold number and I have to kind of look. No, they're not. Oh, yeah, 3 of 15 on the Rich Gannon because I noticed that Panini was not with the card number on the back. So, okay, cool. I had to check that real quick. The pink ones and the other ones aren't numbered, the gold numbers. But okay, I thought I'd show that real quick. But that's it. I'm getting ready to wrap things up here in a moment. So, as usual, let me just do some things real quick. And yeah, like I said before, I'll be definitely changing up with Misty. I see you there in the bottom right. Your Psyduck didn't want to come out today. Oh, well, maybe next time. There you guys go. As I get ready to wrap things up. I know it was a fairly short stream, hour, almost hour and 20 minutes to be exact. I'm technically more like an hour 16, but yeah, I mean, once again, the card eludes us for the time being. Maybe one of these days where I get more of the packs or buy another booster box or I just buy the card online and maybe I'll get lucky. But guys, I guess I'm going to get ready to wrap things up. I have nothing else here to do in the stream. I would do some gaming, but that's more for the main channel. Could I be back later for gaming stream? I don't know. Maybe check your notifications on YouTube if you're subscribed to the main channel. And keep your notifications turned on if you are subscribed on the TCG channel. And of course, if you're on Twitch, well, you'll see it pop up on Twitch whenever You get a notification there. Of course, follow me on my Twitter/X account. I'll alert you there, and maybe in the future try to get more people on Discord. But all right, guys, I'll wrap it up here. As always, thanks for watching. Rock on. Keep collecting. Stay safe. Catch y'all next one. And Missy Psyduck, I'm coming for you. You will be mine soon. Hopefully, you don't have to buy on eBay, but you know, whatever. We'll see. But anyways, guys, catch y'all next time. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I got you. Okay. Alright, for real this time. I had to do the storyline. Why not? Sorry if anyone has seizures. I apologize. I probably should put that in epilepsy warning next time. Okay. Alright. That's enough screwing around, guys. I'll catch you on their stream. Yep, I had to do it. I'm sorry, I had to do it.